This is Anderson Pen's podcast, episode 219 for Wednesday, March 8th, 2017. I do believe I have left my wife speechless.
There are no words.
There are words, probably, but...
There are no words that the FCC won't shut me down for to describe Brian's dancing before we start the podcast. Oh, my.
Here we are. Oh, you know what? You got to keep talking because
right.
I have to take care of
Would
some
you like
business
me
here.
to describe your dance moves?
Why don't you describe the dance moves?
Spastic? Drunken?
They're not spastic. It's all good.
You know, entertaining. Absolutely entertaining. Innovative. Creative.
Innovative. I'm innovative. I'm an innovator.
Your dance moves are
with visions.
Different.
Anyway, it's hard not to jam out with Jason's
music.
little production there. So.
Totally.
Anyway, here we are.
Back from the Baltimore Pen Show. Still recovering a little bit. I'm hoping we can get the store back to normal this afternoon.
Yeah, I think we're in good shape.
Awesome.
I don't know why Baltimore. Baltimore is not. We take pretty much the same amount of stuff to every show, but Baltimore seems to be. It's quicker for us to pack up and unload and all that stuff each year. So, but we didn't go last year.
We didn't.
And I kind of missed it.
Yeah, I did too. We didn't go last year to try to conserve our energy. And those of you who I chatted with in Baltimore, you know what I'm saying. So that we could go to Long Island, which is a harder show for us. But it was nice. Bert Ozer from Bertram's Inkwell puts on a great show. Baltimore, they feed you. There are seminars for the attendees. It's a nice hotel. Everything is thought of. So it's well run, which is really nice for both attendees and vendors. And Bert's just a fun guy. He likes what he does. He's got great people who work for him. What's not to like?
He told me the craziest story.
He did.
The craziest. I don't remember. But this was Sunday morning, I think, and we're sitting there and we're talking with Bert. And one of the rare moments, Bert's not busy doing something. He's always, he's got a table, but Adam runs the table, and Bert's just, he's making sure everybody's taken care of. And we were talking about. We happened to be talking about Corvettes, and Bert used to have one, and it was a 77, and we're talking about it, and then we're like, yeah, he goes, guy owed me some money for a couple of Mont Blancs, and he traded me a Corvette for it, so I'm thinking, I've heard it all, so.
Actually, what Brian said was, ooh, I wonder who wants to buy a Mont Blanc, who doesn't have the money. Anybody have a Corvette? Yeah, the answer is no.
No.
The treasurer vetoes that idea.
No, Bert's a good guy, and I think the location this year was excellent.
I bet that's a true story.
It is. I'm sure it's a true story. I know it is. Bert doesn't BS. I thought the location this year was really excellent. It was a really nice hotel.
Mm-hmm. The Wendy's across the street, not so much.
Not so much.
They got to work on those fries.
Yeah, something. Good space as opposed to a couple years ago. And I don't know if they had this. No, they were across the street last year, but 2 years ago when we were there, it was kind of it almost seemed like a cramped spot. This is a little bit.
This was plenty big.
This is plenty big. Your classroom setting outside for the sessions for Deb Basil, Susan Worth, etc. Right out the front door, you can't miss it.
Yeah, I thought
it was really
well
good.
laid out,
Yeah,
yes.
so and it looks like it will be there. Talking with Bert, it's going to be there, the same spot next year, which is good.
I like to know that it's going to be in the same place. You can
Yeah,
figure out,
yeah.
if you're going to stay there, you're going to stay nearby. You can figure out where to go for food, how easy or difficult it is to get to and from, how close the highway is. Chicago, for example, is our closest show, our home show. It's where we got married, but not easy to get to.
Yeah.
There's no highway.
Yeah, and the parking was a little
Wonky.
wonky. But
Yeah.
parking in Baltimore I thought was good. So a real good show. There was usual assortment of vendors, the usual cast of characters, I guess, as it were. John Hall was right behind us, which was fun. And if you don't know John, John's a real serious plating guy. He does plating on the spot. So if you've got an old pen that needs a clip replated or something, he can do it for you right on the spot. He's really good. He's helped me out a lot.
Great sense of humor. A lot of fun.
So you might have seen a picture of me with him on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram.
Follow Brian on Instagram.
Those 6 people.
This is new.
No,
Very exciting. You're going to go viral.
I'm going to have a virus. Anyway, what else do we want to talk about the Baltimore show?
No major weather. We were very excited. Baltimore is usually the last show of the year for us, for which weather might be a factor. And we really didn't have any major snow,
Except for the 5 inches the day we were leaving, but
Okay, but at least we didn't have to drive through it. A couple years ago on the way to Baltimore, we blew a tire and then the spare, so that was fun. So yeah, no major drama, no major weather, no road closings. It
no,
was
it was pretty good.
fairly easy. And on the way back, this was
We
exciting.
picked up a passenger.
We picked up a passenger, our good friend and employee. He's not really an employee.
Social media.
Social
god.
media god. Eric Orozco came back with us from Baltimore. And it's always nice to have a third driver and someone else to talk to.
Third wheel.
Yeah. No, it was awesome to have somebody else to talk to. He sings. It's wonderful.
Oh. So welcome back, Eric.
Woo, and the gang here in our creative team is super stoked to have him back. We're hearing a lot of laughter, a lot of noise. I think there's going to be some furniture rearranging. I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm going downstairs for that. Anyway, so that was Baltimore. I didn't buy a single pen. I did see, I was close. I would say the best pen that I saw was a 1930s Nokia eyedropper. Really interesting pen, very fat, oversized, but standard length. So it was an interesting pen. Did not pull the trigger. I almost traded a pen for that, but
Our good friend George was there. Did he have anything to show you?
George did not. George didn't
paid
have
him.
anything. Yeah, he stopped by, said hi, talked to his dad, but that was it. We saw our good friends Ulysses and Erica.
Love them.
And all sorts of folks.
Pen shows are kind of funny. We talk shoes and clothing. I had a discussion, with a good friend of ours about parenting and potty training. Mine are long past that, thank God. Had a discussion about hot flashes and menopause and just all sorts of crazy stuff. But that's part of, at least for me, that's part of what the fun of a pen show is talking to people and finding connections. I'm always amazed at how many people know where Appleton is. Before I moved up, I had no clue. And so many people say, oh, I've been there, or I've driven past it. Next time I'm in the area, I'm going to stop in and see the store. Blows me away every time.
So. We got a couple things we should talk about. New pens.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it. So in the last couple of weeks, we have put a number of very beautiful pens up on the website as part of Bespoke Dealer. We have access to maybe some of the most fantastic pens available on the planet. The Sailor King of Pen Limited Editions.
You can't have these.
I can't have this one, she says. Uchu is a nice, interesting pattern. So there are two, essentially, that are actually in stock, ready to go in Japan. Now, these are very limited editions, 28 to 33 pieces each. And normally they take 9 to 12 months. They're complete. They're made for you. These are actually in stock, ready to ship. The Uchu, and then there is...
That's pretty.
It is nice. It's a nice kind of a swirling pattern on a dark lacquer base. And then the Yuku, which is a little bit brighter.
That's kind of cool.
It's yellow with...
like a mustard yellow with some gold.
we've got a couple little accent pieces on there. And then this one I really love, and I've got a detailed picture of this. This is the Kingfisher in Waterfall. In the Kingfisher on the barrel, in the cap is all done in Rodden.
That's beautiful.
And it's really nice maquillé. We'll take a little bit of a look here at, if I can get it up, the detail.
You still can't have that one.
This one's nice. I really like this one now. These are available for, like I say, these are 9 to 12 months on these, at least, but they are available. And maybe my favorite, this one right here, is stunning, and I think this wins favorite amongst the creative staff as well. The Asasuyu, I don't even know how to describe this color.
It's ombre. It's at the cap, the very top of it is, the body is basically a dark aquamarine, a very light teal. The cap near the clip is lighter, and then as it goes down toward the end of the cap and then toward the end of the barrel is kind of a midnight blue color, so it just kind of fades very gently, with a couple little accents of what look like gold.
Yeah,
a couple little dots here and there.
Little Rodden or something in there.
That's
fantastic. Great Christmas gift idea. If you order now, delivery
Moving
by
on.
Christmas. But apparently not, so I'm going to move on to this one here. We had the Kingfisher in Waterfall, and then there is Carp in Waterfall. And it's really just something else here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So,
Doesn't want to work.
okay. I had detail shot, but apparently I can't show that. So anyway, and there are more. There are plenty of other bespoke King of Pen limited editions available. And again, these were limited to 28 or 33 pieces each edition. And we can, in some situations, we can pick the serial number. So if this is something you're interested in, give us a call. It's the best way to do it. We can talk you through which numbers are available, and then we can make sure that they're still available and secure it for you. So, moving on to something completely different.
Other exciting news.
Which
This is cool.
was big talk at the show. Aurora came out with a new ink.
Blue black. Quite a long time coming as far as a lot of customers are concerned. Aurora makes amazing ink. And it was either black, really nice, beautiful, great flowing black, or a blue that was kind of leaning toward purple. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. And now all of a sudden, and we were talking about this with a customer not too long ago.
Last Pen Club meeting.
Never going to happen. We'd heard from Kenro, they're never going to do it. And then all of a sudden, boom, here's blue black, which is a gorgeous color. We're very excited.
Yeah, and it looks great, and it's gonna flow just like Aurora to work. And I've always been a big fan of the black. The blue's good too. It's a little purpley for me, but I think this blue black is really a solid color. But been very popular. And kudos to the creative team for putting together this really awesome image of the Optima. I think it worked well with the blue black. And last but not least this week, this is new, the new Field Notes Utility.
These are cool.
And this is their seasonal,
Yes.
their subscription, whatever they call it.
You've got the utility in the graph and the utility in the ledger. So you've got graph and lined. I love the orange and black. Very cool.
And there's a little ruler in it.
Yes. Yes, they do such a nice job. They're so creative. It's really amazing.
So you can use this to measure how long your pen is. So when you're trying to describe your vintage pen that you just found, you can say it's exactly.
There you go.
It's made for pen people.
Very cool. What else do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the shark?
Yeah, we can talk about the shark.
Couple things coming in, and we don't like to talk about stuff until we actually have it in hand. But this is the new limited edition Retro 51 Popper Shark Attack. It's very cool. Will be coming in this week.
Acid etched.
Yeah.
This one
It's
is.
really fun. In fact, we have a friend of ours who's an attorney, and he says every good attorney needs a shark pen. So,
Less than 800 pieces
Yes.
on this limited edition. So.
in fact, they're popular enough. We didn't even get the entire order that we had placed, so they'll be gone fast.
Those will be here soon.
And what else is coming this week?
Tomorrow, Platinum Lilas. So depending
Yes.
on when you're watching this or listening to this, the long-awaited 3776 Century Lilas, which is pink with rose gold trim, and a rose gold plated 14-karat nib, is finally arriving on the shores of Anderson Pens
Tomorrow.
on Thursday. So I think it's going to be exciting. It's going to be nice. Platinum needs to mix it up a little bit. They need a couple of new things in the lineup. But we also are expanding some of the Platinum offerings.
Yes.
And you'll start to see those coming up on the Just In page and pictures coming up this week. Some classic maquillé that's really nice,
pretty.
really pretty. 18-karat nibs. It's not going to break the bank. Just great stuff. Celluloids, new celluloids that we haven't carried before, coming in. But we'll see what we can beef up with Platinum.
And the new 6 new colors of Platinum ink will be here tomorrow as well. So as soon as that comes in, staff will all be scurrying around, swabbing and taking pictures and all that good stuff.
It's Platinum Week.
It is, apparently.
What do you think of that, Lilas? Is that
I think it's pretty.
Are you going to get one?
I'm not, I'm not
You're not a
generally a
pink
pink girl, but I do like rose gold. And this is kind of a pink that's sort of thinking about lavender. I don't consider it pink.
Yeah, the rose gold works in this. If it was yellow gold, it wouldn't
Yeah.
work.
No,
but,
it looks
rhodium,
pretty. I'll
You'll consider it?
I'm thinking about it.
That's my way of working in the lapis celluloid.
Ooh,
We didn't get it yet.
Well, I'll think about that too. But no, we're pleased with Platinum. We love the distributors. John and Carol are great. But we're really trying to expand some of the lines that we carry, and this is one of them.
Yep.
Good writers. Although it drives Brian crazy when I put bright green ink in my burgundy Platinum. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, that drives me nuts.
I know. It's fun.
But anyway, so there it is. Be on the lookout for that. I know we've got a number of back in stocks for the Lilas, but that's that. Do we want to mention this thing here?
And since we got back from Baltimore, we have been deep into interview mode. We are hiring for a couple positions, so we've been working on that. So if anyone in the area is interested, we're hiring an inventory person, a part-time shipping person, and there'll be more down the road.
So
That's cool. Give us a call.
yeah, jobs@andersonpens.com.
Send us an email.
Yep. What else we got?
I think that's
We'll
it.
keep it short this week.
Still gotta unpack.
We got to unpack, and there's lots to do yet.
And we're having our Google walkthrough in a couple weeks.
Oh,
We got to clean.
yowza. So yeah, we did it, 2 years ago?
Yes.
We are going to update that so that when you go to or you Google Anderson Pens on Google, you actually see, you can step through the store and look at every case and things like that. So that's coming up.
The idea is to have pretty much a stop in front of every case so you can, it's just like shopping.
Yep.
So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to
So it
it.
means a lot of cleaning. And it's
That's
going to
all
be, what is it, a Sunday we're doing that on?
On a Sunday.
Yeah, so no one's going to be there. But
Yes.
so look forward to that. We'll have that on our About Us page too. So, but
I think that's it.
I think that's it for this week. Sorry, we'll keep it short, but there it is. Thanks so much for joining us. Tune in next week. We'll talk about pens, ink, and paper.
Cool. Follow our blog for news, ink reviews, and all sorts of other fun stuff, including our newest little video snippets. And check us out on social media as Anderson Pens.
Have a great day, everyone.